Talking Sports Tonight, and here's your host, the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, Justin Ayers!
Thank you. Thank you. Please, that was very kind. Please, thank you. Please sit down. Keep quiet! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. This is Talking Sports Tonight. I am your host, Justin Ayers, and here is what's happening in the world of sports. Before Sunday's game against the New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Jameis Winston had one of the weirdest pep talks I've ever seen. If you haven't seen it yet, take a look.
After I say one thing, I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to Corn after I say one thing. Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? How many eat a W tonight? Corn? Come in, that's all I want.
After the game, the only thing that Jameis was eating was Percocet, because he re-aggravated his throw and shoulder and lost by 20 to the Saints. After the win versus the Falcons on Sunday, Panthers quarterback Cam Newton said, quote, "We just lost a great player, but nevertheless, the Titanic still has to go." This isn't the first time Cam has gotten his historical metaphors mixed up. Take a look. It was a hard-fought game this afternoon. I have to admit, there were some words thrown around between both teams. But we are just like JFK and didn't lose our heads over it. Also, it was a little hard to see out there through the fog that covered the entire field. But just like Amelia Earhart, we found our way and were safe and sound. In a recent interview with GQ magazine, Browns wide receiver Josh Gordon admitted some pretty controversial things he did related to his use of drugs and alcohol. Side note, I'm pretty sure you'd either have to be drunk or high to actually sit down and read something out of GQ. Nevertheless, Gordon admitted that before every single NFL game he played in, he was under the influence. But that's not the biggest thing I took out of this interview. Gordon said after his suspensions about living in Cleveland, quote, "Sometimes it could be a nightmare." Which, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that is actually the official motto of the city of Cleveland. Liangelo Ball is currently being confined to his Chinese hotel room while he waits for the legal process to play out following his arrest for allegedly shoplifting. Now, I think the big question here is whether his father, LeVar Ball, will represent him in court. I mean, can't you just picture this? LeVar strolls into court just decked out head to toe in a big baller brand suit. And when all else fails, hey, he can always just challenge the judge to a game of one-on-one to decide Liangelo's case. But this just goes to show you how great of a promoter LeVar really is. Now, in the wake of this whole shoplifting fiasco, we here at Air Max have gotten an exclusive sneak peek at the brand new Liangelo Ball signature shoe. Please, take a look. Now, the sports world has been on edge the last couple of days following LeBron James and his cryptic meme post of the Arthur clenched fist with the caption, "Mood." Everyone was trying to get to the bottom of this meme post. Was it about Kyrie Irving putting up 35 points against the Hawks? Was it because of his friend Eric Bledsoe getting traded to the team that LeBron would be playing that night in the Milwaukee Bucks? Was it because LeBron looked in the mirror and realized he is a 32-year-old man who is venting his frustrations on social media like a teenage girl? Now, I'll tell you what my mood is. Annoyed that this is what people are talking about. I swear, LeBron could forget to put the seat down and ESPN would make it the lead on SportsCenter that night. Also, annoyed because that fist meme is from last summer. Come on, LeBron. There's way more up-to-date memes you could have picked. It's like when my dad discovered memes in the internet. I'm surprised he didn't drop a chocolate rain reference while he was at it. Now, everyone, I would like to end tonight on a more serious note. This week, the sports community lost one of the good ones. Blue Jays and Phillies ace Roy Halladay died in a plane crash off the coast of Florida on Tuesday. He was only 40 years old. I will always remember Halladay as being the one pitcher you were hoping your team would not have to face in a series, because the guy was just downright nasty. As an Orioles fan, I had seen him countless times when he was with the Blue Jays, as well as when he was a part of those great Phillies teams in 2010 and 2011. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the whole Halladay family in this time. And that is it for our show tonight. For everyone here at Air Max, thank you for watching. Good night.